Today let's talk about Python 3 dictionaries. A dictionary is a collection of stuff. It's a database, if you will. It's a very simple database. And what you have is each entry in the dictionary has two parts. The first part is a key. So you can think of a key as like an abbreviation or a nickname. And the second part is a value. So like you have the name Thomas and you have the nickname Tom. Okay, so Tom would be the key for the value Thomas. And that's how it works. It's really rather simple when you see it. It's a one-to-one mapping. So Thomas has a nickname Tom. That's it, one-to-one. Dictionaries use curly brackets when you define them, not square brackets. The square brackets are used with dictionaries, but when you define the dictionary, it's curly brackets. If you do not do that, you'll find you have problems and it will drive you crazy until you realize it was a very simple little error. So here's an example. You have dictionary, you have key, so this is the abbreviation or the nickname, if you will, for this value, and it is case sensitive. And let's just jump into it. Here's the dictionary definition. So it's dictionary equals open curly bracket, close curly bracket. So that defines our dictionary. Now we're going to put our first value in it. So our first value has a key of P. So this is the key right here, P, and it's a capital P. You have to note that. Equals the value Pat, P-A-T. So here we're going to store the key and the value. We're going to do the same for John, J for John. Store the key and the value. Now this next one is a 1. You notice that for Annie, we don't need to use an A, capital A, small a. We don't need that. We don't even need to use a letter. We can use a number. So we use the number 1, and the number 1 is the key to Annie. When we run this, we're going to print the value associated with this key, which is 1, and it should be Annie if we did it right. And the next line will print the value for P that's associated with P, and the last will print the value associated with the key J. Okay, then we'll print a blank line, and next we'll do a little bit of code that searches the entire dictionary. So this grabs one value up here, but down here it will search the entire dictionary. So it's a search function. X equals J, so we're going to set our search parameter to J. Then we're going to run this little bit of code. We're going to search the dictionary. If X is in the dictionary, we're going to print key found, and then we will print the value of the key X, which is J, and then we'll stop. Or otherwise we're going to print no key found. Okay? So let's run this. I've already run it before, so you can see the answer over here. But here's the first one, Annie. So yes, we print a dictionary of 1 with a key value of 1, and the value of key 1 is Annie, so that's correct. Here the key is P, and the value is Pat. Yes, and again that's correct. And J for John. Now we run this code looking for the value associated with the key J, and key found John, and it came from that line right there in the code. And that's it. So dictionaries are very useful, very quick and dirty little data storage mechanism. Excellent thing in Python. Okay, so I hope you found this useful and interesting in your Python coding.